The implantation rate is better on day 5, so we always prefer to transfer in blastocyst. There are several reasons for this. It helps to make a better selection of the embryos to transfer and to freeze because it's a more physiological stage. On this stage is when the embryo is attached across the endometrium in the natural conception. Another advantage is that we have more information about the kinetics they have carried, the morphology, the synchrony of their cells, and the cleavage process. It allows a greater synchronicity with the endometrial preparation. We can use more days of progesterone with the aim to have less contractile activity of the uterus, since the progesterone acts as a uterine relaxant. It allows us to make pre-implantation genetic study to select euploid embryos in the fresh cycle without the need to freeze and defer the embryo transfer. The culture of these low-quality embryos to blastocyst stage allow us to recover and freeze some embryos that would have otherwise been discarded. This action helps us distinguish between viable embryos with the greatest potential for implantation. There is not a consensus to decide the fate of the poor quality embryos on day 3. The transfer of these embryos is highly inefficient due to their low implantation rates. However, by discarding the embryos, we risk losing embryos that might implant. The culture to blastocyst stage is an additional opportunity to assess whether it's worthy to cryopreserve them. The best option to do this is individualize the day of the embryo transfer according on both the maternal and paternal age and the number of available embryos on day 3 in order to decide if it is possible to carry out on day 5, if the previous embryo transfer was unsuccessful on day 3.